she will crush your winning streak. Answer turn one with your foot on the floor. Keep it steady or she will eat your door. Come off, turn to a little wide, and it's your face she will decide. She's a lady in black, and she rules this track. Treat her with respect, or you will start in the back. Kiss her lightly on the cheek, or she will crush your winning streak. She's the lady in black, and she owns this track. Come into turn three ever so carefully. She will be there waiting on the wall, ready to make you crawl. Come out of turn four in a four-wheel slide, and just pray you don't run too wide, 'cause the lady in black will enjoy a ride. She's the lady in black, and she rules this track. Treat her with respect, or you will start in the back. Kiss her lightly on the cheek, or she will crush your winning streak. You leave here with just a stripe, she will get you on another night. Hear these words I am telling you, race the track. It don't matter if you start in the back. She's a lady in black, and she owns this track. Make you smile for a little while, and you might be the one that calls it fun. She's the lady in black, she rules this track. The lady in black, she owns this track.
Hi, I'm Dan, owner of Tint World Universal City. Today is our grand opening. We have about 150 to 200 people here. We also had the mayor come, did a ribbon cutting.
This gentleman next to me really lives up to the top billing that he has.
Had some Ferraris, some monster trucks, just a myriad of all kinds of vehicles here. We also had a lot of fun, music, pizza, food, and then we kind of wrapped up in the afternoon with a really cool demonstration on some line dancing. So we got everybody up and having some fun, and just really had a great day.
Thank you, Tailfeather.
One of the greatest things about today's event was really just having the general public come in and find out. Had no idea that we do so many things in addition to window tint. What I really appreciated was the ability to go through and walk people through the differences in our products, let them understand we have several offerings available so that they can pick where they fit within their budget and what they're wanting to do to their car. So I really appreciated the questions people had, and then as they come and they start to engage, their eyes open up and they're comprehending. We really have some cool stuff to offer.
I spoke with Gilbert. Gilbert said, bring it on down. Let me see what you've got. And I've only had it for 2 days, but I already want to put lights. I want to put wrap. And what surprised me about them is the first thing he said, he goes, you're in Texas. You need to put tint. You need to be concerned about the comfort first then you want to flash it, pimp it out, you know what I mean? That's cool. He didn't try to upsell me to the expensive stuff right away.
I also really enjoyed just being able to engage with all the folks that brought their cars. And it was just a blast to spend some time with the community and show our appreciation to the people that brought their cars, and then vice versa. They were able to come in and go, oh my gosh, I had no idea there was a store that offered all these different kinds of services. For me personally, I want to become the go-to place in Northeast San Antonio. We already are making big dents within the community, and to offer all of the products and services that we do with excellent installation and unbelievable pricing. We just keep hearing the feedback from all of you folks out there that the value we offer is just one of the best value propositions in the market.
He's doing a great job. You know, I'm really proud of his business.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to Darlington Raceway and the Nationwide Truck Series presented by Tint World and the Shoot Up the Tame 150 presented by our friends over at Droctor Keys Crackhead Records, as we are ready to go for round number 4 here tonight. So we are ready to rock and roll, qualifying underway as we speak. Right here live in Darlington, South Carolina. Let's take a look at who's on top of the board right now. It's our old buddy, Tony Brewer, TBB. Top of the board here tonight, no surprise. At least for now, in qualifying. Jimmy, quick in practice. We'll see if he can upset the Alpha Cart here tonight. There is the 18 of Jimmy. Tony working his way through what was a 3-race winning streak. Coming into tonight, see if he can make it 4 and get it done here this evening and get back in the booth with you all the way through. And first and foremost, I do want to say I apologize. I'm having to chew some nicotine gum. I'm working on quitting that horrible thing. So bear with me, the first race I've called doing this. But we'll see how it goes. Tony Blake Brewer, top of the board. Justin Paulson there and Vern Hawkins. Matt Hodges, Ty Smith, Kel Eckhart, Doug right there, or Drock, whichever way you want to call it. Dustin Stevens, Jacob Brinehead, Brian Brooks, Tracy Bethel, Eddie Sparrow, Stephen Sherman, Edward Fiddler, Greg and Kim Krause. Your top 15 or 16 trucks here tonight. All right, we roll into Darlington, of course, big talking point on the year. The points and how everything is playing out, where it was Tony Brewer winning the first 3 rounds, coming out 1 week ago with the dub as well. Tonight, can he keep it rolling right here live from Darlington Raceway as we go to Homestead 1 week from tonight, and then, of course, off to Dover 1 week from tonight before our off break before Homestead. Jimmy, though, gonna break the curse. Jimmy, top of the board, 29.648, puts him on pole here tonight for now. Greg, the last car to qualify, along with Edward Fiddler, Stephen Sherman, and Ty Smith, right now sitting 6th on the racetrack. So what's everybody's opinion here? Does Tony come back, get it done once again? It'd be 4 in a row if he can do it here tonight. Let's see if we can get a hold on Discord of some folks. Let's do that. Let's do it. Do it like you do it down here. What we say. Yeah, I'm not in the booth. I'm in the waiting area. Let's jump over up here to the booth, and we'll start talking to some of our folks right here from the league, starting with our points leader, Tony Blake Brewer. TBB, Matt in the booth. You get a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
All right, TBB, let's talk about this. Coming into the night looking for 4 in a row. It'd be a league record. Can you keep it going here at Darlington?
I don't know. I'm gonna try, but right now my internet. I'm having latency trouble. I keep getting the symbol popping up, so I hope I don't get out there and go to blinking and screw everybody up and cause a crash. So if y'all see me go to the back, that's why.
All righty, man. Well, hopefully it works out here for the race. You got 150 laps here tonight.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, let's get ready to talk to Jimmy. Let's get ready to talk to Jimmy as well. See what Jimmy has to say. Jimmy, on the pole here tonight, what's your thoughts here in that number 18?
Well, yeah, it's just going to try to keep tires under us right now, and it's going to be a long night. So hopefully, at the end of the race, we're sitting where we started on the pole here. So hopefully, I can't hear it because Tracy.
Right, you're fine. Hopefully you can pull it together here, man. Good luck.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you here soon.
Yes, sir. All right, Tracy doing the driver's meeting. That's why he couldn't hear. Ready to go. Here tonight. And again, tonight's coverage right here on Extreme Sim TV. Taking a look at this field. Jimmy on the pole. Tony Blake Brewer, Justin Polston, Vern Hawkins, Matt Hodges, Ty Smith, Cal Eckhart, Dustin Stevens, Droctor Kate right there in 9th. Jacob Broadhead in 10th. 11th, Brian Brooks. Tracy Bethel rolls off 12th. Eddie in 13th. Stephen Sherman, Edward Fiddler, Greg Spencer, and Kim Krause. The final truck here tonight. All right, we are prepared to go racing here tonight. Tonight's race distance, 150 laps here this evening. The field will get ready to go. Average race time, if this were to go green, 1 hour and 14 minutes. Again, Droctor K's Crackhead Records presents the Too Tough to Tame 150, but we don't want to forget about our partners over at Tint World, bringing you the Nationwide Truck Series all season long for season 3. And so, it's going to be internet trouble right now for your points leader. This might be an ongoing situation here tonight. We will have to follow. Tony, right now, he's going to drop back. And what a attaboy to Tony. Looks like he's going to drop back here and just go to the rear. Give these guys an opportunity to race cleanly. Don't want to take anybody out here. That is why we like Tony. TBB thinking about everybody else over himself here tonight. So, that will change it up. Jimmy will lead us to green. Justin there, outside line will scoot forward. It will be now Tony back to the tail end. Charlie, Vern Hawkins should slide forward. It's going to be really interesting how this works. Vern should slide forward to the front row with Jimmy. Coming to green here tonight. So, a little bit of drama early here with internet providers and your points leader, but it is time. The Too Tough to Tame 150 is green right here in Darlington. Jimmy and Vern, good start side by side. Justin back there as well. Dustin Stevens moving forward into turn 1. It'll be tied off of turn number 1. Down the back straightaway, hard on the brakes, ready for 3 and 4. Vern Hawkins going to clear the field. Here comes Jimmy, Justin, and Ty up into the top 4. Big blink there. I believe that's Jimmy blinking here. Now, I do know there's some storms working around out and about here tonight, so that might have effect on some of these drivers. Dustin Stevens right there in 7th. There's the 86. I'm not sure if Trading Paints is working properly tonight. Tracy Bethel right there in that 67. Bethel going to roll 11th. Brian Brooks to 8th. Taking a look at Jacob and Doug there as well. That's Droctor K right there in 8th. 7th right now, Dustin Stevens. Stevens trying to move forward this time by. Good run there at 29.9. Right there, and behind them, some of the faster laps of the race. 30.4, but that 29.8 right now. Quick time for your race leader. So Hawkins starting to pull away. Eddie, we got one car out of shape. That's Greg. Big contact back straight away. No caution. What in the world happened to Greg here? Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Greg gonna come off the corner here. Let's take a look at what happened. Oh, 27 gets the wall and he tries to avoid it. Smacks the inside line. We stay green. Burn pulling away. Doug right there in the line in 8th. Dustin Stevens the 7th. Matt there the 6th. Kel the 5th. 5 laps in, a 150 here. Vernon Hawkins still continuing to lead. Kim Kraus back in tonight, or 13th. TBB up to 12th. So again, we just got to take care of everything here tonight. Vernon Hawkins continuing to lead. So Vern checking out, 5 laps in here tonight, starting to open up the gap. It's Vern Hawkins leading here tonight. Jacob. Tracy Bethel the 10th here. Got a long way to go. Hale there as well. Hale running in 5th. 4th is Ty Smith. So right now there's Ty Smith up into 4th. Justin Paulson there in 3rd. Jimmy there also. Jimmy back right now up to 2nd. Jimmy holding. So Jimmy continuing to roll 2nd. Burn to the lead. Oh, Justin. Ty. Cal. Matt the 6th. Dustin Stevens, Nintendo DS the 7th. Doug to 8th. Brian back to 11th. Bethel up to 9th. Bethel inside. 9. Nice job. Back single file, 10 on the board. So 10 on the board, let's roll. Single file, everybody holding serve right now. There we go up top. Single file at the moment. One car in the fence. Bird continuing to lead. Tony BB right there alongside. There's TBB and Brian Brooks. So TBB, Brian Brooks, 12th, 11th, and 12th. Nice job, 11th and 12th right there on the racetrack. Vern continuing to lead right now. Jimmy 2nd. Justin 3rd, Ty 4th. Vern Hawkins pulling forward right now with Jimmy giving chase. 13 laps on the board. Justin back to third. Can Jimmy get up there and get by Vern? Can't do it right now. Vern opening the gap. Tracy Bethel inside the top 10. Strong run so far tonight for Bethel. Bethel into the top 8 here. So there we go. It's Kim Krause right there as well. Droctor K. Again, that's what 3-2-1 machine right there in 9th. Bethel in 8th. High above Darlington Raceway. There's Jimmy. There's Vern. Taking a look at our points leader. Let's go check on TBB. In the 10th here tonight. Stevens. So again, you got Vern, you got Jimmy, Justin, and Ty, your top 4. 15 laps on the board. So it's Vern Hawkins pulling away. Vern Hawkins leading. And we got a special breaking news announcement right here live while we're on air, while we're streaming. Friday, August the 27th, 2027, NASCAR Truck Series heads to Bowman Gray. That breaks as we're live right here at Darlington. That's going to be big. Ty Smith right there in 4th. 5th is Kel Eckhart as well. 17 of 150 complete. Vern continuing to pull. TBB. Tony Blake Brewer. Greg. Steven. Jacob. Tracy Bethel up to 8. Tony Blake Brewer. So Vern Hawkins continuing to pull. He set the fastest lap of the race. Gap continuing to stay stable. Ty Smith there as well. But right now it's 18 laps complete, and you can see Vern doing a well of the job, continuing to lead over Jimmy right there in 2nd. Greg, Matt, Cal, Ty, Justin there as well. But it's Vern continuing to lead, 20 laps on the board. This time by. But we're 20 laps in. Taking a look with Jimmy right there in 2nd. Justin, Ty, Hale, your top 5 right now. So very interesting what we're seeing here. Kind of feeling a rhythm here. 20 laps in here. A lot of tire fall off here tonight. 31.129. So again, that is about, 2.5 tenths. Or 2.5, well, right at 2 seconds off the pace of where these guys started. Jimmy really dropping, tire beginning to wear. Taking a look at our points leader coming into tonight with 3 race wins in a row. TBB up to 8th. So TBB into 8th. So there we go, TBB, good run. So Tony Blake Brewer back into the top 8, qualified second, dropped back due to potential internet issues, elected to keep back going. And right now with 22 laps on the board, TBB starting to move back forward. Dustin Stevens, Tony Blake Brewer now up to 7th, starting to charge last time by 31.3. So he's only a 10th and a half off your race leader last time by. Greg there in the 65, 7 laps down. Keep that in mind right there in the 65 machine. Steven a lap down, so is Eddie. And Brian Brooks, Tracy Bethel going at it. Bethel starting to fall off the pace. 32 flats there for Bethel. About 8/10 off your race leader. He's going to have to find something out of that machine. Kim Kraus as well, kind of struggling right now. But we're starting to see some people mid-pack that's got their hands full. TBB, Tony Blake Brewer, right here in the 7th, starting to march his way through the field in that Tent World machine. So again, it's Vern Hawkins out front pulling away in the 3. The gap right now stabilizing about 1.8.4. 1.7 now. So Jimmy's starting to try to fight forward. Meanwhile, Doug and Dustin gonna go side by side. Give Drock the 8th spot. Nice work. Justin, Jimmy, Vern right there as well. Cal, Ty 5th to 4th right now. 125 laps to go. Cal, Justin. The holding serve right now, at least the top 3, 4, 5 cars. Pretty good bracket right now, but it's Vern Hawkins, 31.6 last time by. Matt to 6th, TBB to 7th. DK, that's Mr. Droctor K for you. Gonna fall back right now and let Kim Kraus sneak on by. So Kraus gonna move into 8th here tonight. TBB to 7th, Rainwald, Vern Hawkins. Continuing to pull away out front, gap stable at 1.6. No cautions, no lead changes over the first 28 here tonight. Gonna start thinking about fuel and tires here. When do you hit pit road here tonight if this thing stays green? I don't think a lot of trucks expected it to go this green this long after 29 laps. If you're TBB, you just try to work your way forward. Closing on Matt, last time by TBB 31.5 to a 31.6 for your leader. Fastest truck on the racetrack last time by was indeed Tony Blake Brewer. So that truck will start to move forward. He's got plenty of time tonight. No stress, no worry. Right now in the two top to Tame 150. Bird though, good little gap here over P2 1.5. Meanwhile, Tracy Bethel and Broadhead and Bethel's got a problem off of turn 2. All right, let's take a look. Oh, hard in the wall. So big time impact there for Tracy. So he'll go down pit road. He'll get fresh tires early. So here we go with decisions here. Oh, another one in the wall. Tires really starting to go away at this point. So very interesting to how you play this. How do you play this right now? But right now we're 32 laps complete here tonight. Taking a look right now, you got Vern continuing to lead. Now remember, Tracy Bethel off of pit road. He'll get that truck looked at. Stephen and Eddie Spell, Jacob there to 12th. There's Jacob with Brandon Barefoot, Dustin Stevens. There is Drock in the 9th. Now it's all gonna be about those tire stops and when you do it. Tracy gonna be really quick right now. He's on fresh tires off of pit road here at lap 33. So right now, single file. Vern continuing to lead. Jimmy, Justin, Kale right there as well. Tied to 5th. Vern now continuing to pull away. 1.3. Battle heating up right here. Here comes the 37 of Justin Paulson. Up to Jimmy here to challenge for 2nd. Big move. Justin right there to it. There's single file. Jimmy. Justin. So there's Justin and Jimmy. 1 and 2. Justin, Jimmy right there, single file. Here comes Justin, trying to take away that TP2 spot. Right here. Justin, Jimmy, Vern. 36 laps on the board. Jimmy, Vern, Jimmy, nice job trying to stay with Vern here. Can't do it. Vern Hawkins out front. So Vern. Jimmy JG right there in 2nd. Paulson in 3rd. Eckhart. And again, no pit stops as of yet for these guys. 38 laps in. Tracy Bethel, the only real truck here that's made a stop. The last time by, to tell you the difference, about a 32-2, picking his way through traffic. Vern and Jimmy, and here comes Vern. Point first stop for Vern. Lap 38 here tonight. So Vern gonna come down at 38 for his first stop of the evening. JP gonna stay out. JG as well. That's Jimmy and Justin both electing to stay out for now. EBB. Justin. There we go. Pit road for the 37. There we go. Cal down pit road. So stops really picking up here after about 4, coming up to lap 40. Rock Jacob down pit road. Matt gonna stay out. Matt, Tony, Blake Brewer, and Cal all gonna stay out another trip around. So let's see what we got. The one down pit road. Here comes the Tint World Machine at Cal to pit road here. He'll complete his stop right here. TBB, same thing. He'll come down with him. And again, once we do that, we'll see if Droctor comes down this time or tries to stay out here another lap. 40 on the board. Matt gonna actually stay out one more lap here tonight. There we go. There we go. Matt gonna be in, closing in. So Matt clear. Doug, Dustin. But you know what, Cal gonna come on off of pit road right there. Good job. Matt now gonna come down. He'll commit to pit road. We'll see if Droctor stays out or comes down here as well. Droctor may actually stay out here, try to lead him a lap. He will. He'll stay out right here. So Droctor stays out. Matt, nice job. Droctor gonna stay out for another lap here. He'll lead a lap with Dustin Stevens. DS right there behind him. Sure why some of the paints aren't working the way we want them to. But Nintendo right there in the line. Let's hop on board. He'll try to run down Droctor. Brian Brooks. Fourth. He'll come to pit road. Wow. We're down pit road now. That'll turn over to Vern in the third. DS gonna be down pit road along with Droctor. So both those guys will come down, and that'll give the race lead right back in the hands of Vern Hawkins. 44 laps in. Vern, Jimmy, Justin, Ty back here battling with Eddie. There's Justin. Clear of Jimmy, nice job. So Justin now up to second. TBB continuing to move forward here. Again, elected to go to the rear, was unsure about his internet connection early in this race. With no cautions as of yet, that's kind of backfired on him. Eddie. Oh, where's Eddie going? Back straightaway. What happened here to Eddie? Oh, he went down the wrong pit. Oof. Now he's going to miss the front stretch pit. Eddie having all kinds of problems here. .48. Jimmy, Justin, and Vern. Ryan Brooks up against the outside wall. He'll bounce it against the fence here tonight. Continuing to roll. Gracie Bethel, Dustin Stevens, Eddie in the middle of a battle. He's going to try to get down on pit road and makes it. Good job. He'll finally get the pit road, get that truck load up. And we're 50 laps in. to the Too Tough to Tame 150 right here at Darlington. So 50 laps in to the 150 here tonight. Burn. There's Vern. He's going to roll. 50 laps in right now for Vern Hawkins. He's led every lap here tonight. Justin. Jimmy. To fourth. Kel to fifth. PBB right now sitting in sixth here tonight. BB. Taking a look at Kale. PBB. Kale. Hi. Jimmy there as well. Taking a look, spreading apart. There's Kim. Matt to seventh. PBB to sixth. Kel right there as well. Vern Hawkins continuing to pull away. Vern, Justin, Jimmy, your top three. Ty there to fourth. BBB. Matt to seventh. Droctor to eighth right now. And then Dustin and ninth. That battle for eighth and ninth heating up between Dustin Stevens and Droctor. That's Droctor K right there in that beautiful 321 underneath. Nice. 54 complete. Vern, JP, Jimmy, but it's Vern Hawkins trying to charge his way through. He's got a little bit of traffic. Doug right there with a battle there with DS. Nintendo up to 8th that time by. Greg right now on pit road 16th. Tracy 14th here tonight. Struggle bus for Tracy. Multiple laps down again. So again, Tracy having a rough go at it. You hate it for him. So again, Vern, Justin. Smith to fourth. Hell to fifth. DS back there in eighth. Matt in seventh. So Tony Blake Brewer back to sixth. With Kel continuing to run fifth and Ty in fourth. Taking a look at Brian Brooks back there in 14th. 4 laps down. First car 1 lap down, going to be Matt in 7th right now. TBB. Now taking a look. TBB. Kel to fifth. So TBB. Kel Eckhart, Ty Smith in fourth. Vern continuing to lead. So again, we've had a 59 lap run to open Darlington here tonight. So again, right now we have 6 cars on the lead lap. EBB, the last car on the lead lap, 16 seconds back. So Vern just absolutely killing it here tonight in that 3. So interesting how quick that 3 machine has been here tonight. JP right there in second, 5 seconds back. Taking a look there, TBB right there at the 7th. Dustin Stevens in 8th. Doug in 9th, or Drock. Tame in 10th here. No real battles around the racetrack right now. Steven back there in that 305 machine, back to 11th. So it's Vern continuing to pull over Justin there in second. Jimmy trying to close that gap for P2 right now. Jimmy starting to creep in to try to take P2 back from Justin. Can he do it here? He's just got to creep his way forward, get to the rear deck lid, and try to make a move. Couple of truck links back. Vern continuing to lead. Vern doing a great job pulling away at the moment. So again, we're 64 laps on the board. Austin, Jimmy, Ty Smith holding on to 4th. He's got a little bit of company there with Kelly Eckhart trying to run down Ty, but they got a lap truck in between those two before it can heat back up. Meanwhile, Jimmy all over the back deck lid of Justin right now. So Jimmy all over that back bumper, trying to close in. Jimmy, Justin. Now, Jimmy, Justin. Here comes Jimmy. He'll close in on the back deck with a Justin. Justin will go low. Give Jimmy the top, and there you go. Jimmy gonna clear off into 4th. Not really surprised there. He just pulled it together. Justin, Jimmy, Hill right there trying to close on Ty Smith as well. That's another battle possibly heating up as we come from about 40 laps or 20 laps from now. We should see that next round of stops. As we are about, 50, or what's that, 10 laps away from halfway here tonight of this 150. Jimmy right there. Taking a look. Ty, Matt, Doug right there, or Drock up in the 9th. Tracy Bethel 7 laps down. 14th again here tonight. Again, that truck just not the season Tracy wanted at all. Now in another situation where he's got to just hang on to it. Continuing to roll right now, 68 laps in. Taking a look, Vern Hawkins continuing to lead this green flag stretch with Kale back there. Ty Smith in the 5th. Tony Breakbrewer in the 6th, continuing to move forward. And here's the problem, right? Even when he's not leading, he's won the first 3, constantly moving forward here. 70 this time by. And this man already starting to move forward here. Get himself back inside that top 5, and he's got Ty Smith, who is just in front of him right now. He'll get ready to rocket by here in a moment. Nothing Ty can do. He's like, nope, getting out of the way. Good move by Ty, just getting out of the way. Kale continuing to run with Justin, Jimmy. Kale back there in the 1. Vern now continuing to lead 6.4 seconds. Is that 3 trucks lead? TBB. Justin. Taking a look, Justin and Jimmy. Single file behind him. Watch out, Kale. I think that was the man himself. The 321 going a lap down. Dustin Stevens 1 lap down. Matt Hughes or Hudgens going to be 1 lap down. Ty trying to hang on. Try to do what he can here. He is wanting to stay on that lead lap, but he is about 15 seconds behind your leader. Burn out front. 73 this time. Folks, we're going to go crank it up on for a lap or 2. We're going to ride on board with, who are we going to go with? TBB running 5th. You know what? We do it, crank it up in the first yellow of the night. We'll see if we can figure out where it happened. If we can figure out who went around here. See what we got here tonight. Let's see, Justin. Oh, Justin just goes sideways and around he goes. And Paulson, caution is out. The caution is out. The caution out once again. All right, folks, watching the stream here tonight as we get the yellow on the racetrack. if the stream goes dark, please know I have a very severe thunderstorm in my area. So if I go dark, that would be the reason. I would have probably lost power and or internet simultaneously. This storm is maybe 5 miles out. I'd hope to get through all the way through the race. However, the storm is here. So we'll see if I can stay live with you guys. But unfortunately, if it does go dark, there is not a thing I can do, folks. All right, so we're gonna get ready to go back green. I got locals already DMing me, so it's gonna be a doozy. All right, fuel getting ready to go. So it's 78 on the board. We'll get ready for the restart here as we get ready to go. So again, the lights off on the pace car. Coming to green. Vern, Jimmy, side by side. Coming to green this time by. 79. Vern on the pole for the restart. Lap number 79 here coming to green. Green flag in the air, let's go. We're back underway here tonight. Up, stumble on the restart. That was Ty. Stumbled the truck on the restart at lap 80. Vern, Tony, Jimmy, Kel, Ty, Vern, Tony, Blake Brewer right there in the mix also. TBB right now to P2. Gap 5/10 of a second. Tony Blake Brewer. Vern Hawkins. Jimmy, Kel, Ty, 80 on the board. Eddie in 13th, he'll hit pit road. Matt there up to 9th. Eddie Dell, he'll come down pit road. Matt will come down pit road. Vern continuing to lead right now. TBB. There's Tony Blake Brewer. So TBB hanging on also. Nice work here tonight. So TBB. Vern Hawkins. 82 laps in. Of 150. Kel to 4th. Ty Smith to 5th. So right now, everybody continuing to roll. So 83 of 150 right now. Vern, Tony, 84 laps in to 150. Jimmy the third, Kale the fourth, Ty the fifth. Right now, Vern Hawkins continuing to lead the way. TBB back there with him. All right, single file. We're 84 laps in here tonight. Everybody continuing to hold serve right now. Very interesting how all this will work out. Right now, as we continue to roll around here, it's Vern Hawkins trying to hold off TBB. TBB trying to grab win number 4 on the season. Jimmy the third. Vern, Tony, single file. Vern, Tony Blake Brewer, Jimmy the third. Justin there as well. Vern Hawkins continuing to fight over TBB. So again, we're 88 laps on the board. Jimmy, Cal, and Ty. So Droctor to 8th, Dustin in 7th. Dustin, Ty, Gale, Vern, so it's Tony, it's Jimmy, Dale, it's Ty, your top 5. Vern continuing to pull. We're 90 laps complete this time. Vern out front, continuing to lead. We're taking a look. So we're 90 laps in with Vern pulling away. All right, we're going to continue to roll through this thing. From 90 to 150 in. Again, we're 91 this time by. Vern, 92 laps in. EBB, Jimmy, Gale, Ty, Vern Hawkins continuing to lead the way. Ty Smith in 5th. So again, we're 93 laps on the board here tonight. Vern, Hawkins, TBB, Jimmy third, Cal fourth, Ty fifth. Away we set. There we go. So right now, it's Vern continuing to lead. So Vern pulling away. A single file right now with Vern continuing to lead. So right now, single file. We're 98 of 150. Vern, Tony, 99 this time by. Tony, Vern. Tony right there in line. Vern Hawkins still leading. Jimmy to third. Kel to fourth. We're coming towards 50 laps to go. Here we go. Vern. Continuing to lead. So Vern pulling away here. Continuing to roll right now. Still fighting its way through. What a fight. Hell. Vern. 101 this time by. TBB. Cal, Jimmy, Tony. Vern to third. Vern up against the fence. Tony Blake Brewer continuing to pull. Vern 103 on the board of 150. Update, storm, about a mile and a half out. Here we go. 103 this time through. You'll start hearing the Thunder Boys and Girls. Tony Blake Brewer rolling to second. Vern leading. TBB tried to close. TBB, nice work. 105 this time through. Vern hanging tight out front. TBB second. I-4th, Kel to 5th right now. Looking for 105 laps on the board. Taking a look, Justin Paulson, black flag on that car. Dustin Stevens, Ty Smith there as well. Everybody digging here late. Vern, Tony, Ty, Jimmy, Ty Smith, Kel right there to 5th. 6th is going to be Dustin Stevens. 106 laps on the board. Jimmy. Third, Vern to EBB. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy up top of the fence. He'll try to hang on to it. Taking a look. Tony. Tony's starting to close on Vern. Late here tonight. Really starting to close right now. .108 laps in. Vern continuing to lead. The TBB BH. Here we go. Right there, banging on 109, complete. Right now, everybody continuing to move. For 110 this time by. Right now, we're continuing to roll. Single file. So right now, everybody fighting through. Tony, Vern, you're top two right now. Tony, Vern, Hawkins. Tony. Taking a look at Vern, Tony, Blake Brewer right there as well. Nice work. 112 this time through. Vern. Tony. Vern. Tony right there behind him. Vern Hawkins, Tony Blake Brewer, Vern down pit road. Tony. Jimmy. Tony and Tony Blake Brewer around coming to pit road. There we go, around pit road he goes. So again, Tony BB makes a mistake coming to pit road here tonight. Holy calamoly. Rolling 115 on the board. Ty, Tony. Jimmy. 1 to 15, Tony Blake Brewer there on pit road. Holy crap. Jimmy right there as we continue to roll. Let's go, boys. Let's get this thing in. Tony Blake Brewer to third. Blinking round. Burn. Jimmy. Tony right there as well. 117 on the board. Jimmy looking to come to pit road right here. Jimmy looking to sneak this thing down pit road. Eight. Burn. 118 this time bot. Tony Blake Brewer. Coach Jimmy continuing to lead. Now Jimmy down pit road, 4 tires and fuel. Nice job, pit road. Continuing to roll. So right now, 118 on the board. Vern Hawkins continuing to lead. Right now. All right, so we're continuing to rock our way through right now. So again, we're continuing to work our way through. It's Vern, it's Tony, your top 2. Well, again, taking a look, Vern, continuing to roll out front, continuing to lead. Tony Blake Brewer there as well. Vern. Jimmy right there as well. Vern Hawkins out front. Right now as well. All right, guys, here's what we're doing. I'm leaving the stream up. I'm going to have to go take some cover here because we do have a wicked storm hitting. So I will try to leave the stream up, but I may and very well may here in the next 2 to 3 minutes have to go take some cover. Vern, Tony right there as well. Hanging on. King with the lead right now. Holy shit. All right, guys, I'm out. Vern Hawkins right now leading. Jesus H. Christ. On a cracker. Vern Hawkins. Come on, boys. Give me 25 laps. Let's go. We got to get this thing in. Vern. Tony. Ty. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Here we go. Jimmy hanging on the 4th. Taking a look, Vern. Tony the 2nd right now. Vern continuing to lead. Jeez almighty, on a cracker. 1:30.25 complete right at the moment. Holy stomoly. Right now, Vern Hawkins. Continuing to lead right now. Tony. Hi. Vern. Dustin. Vern Hawkins continuing to lead right now. All right, Becky, let's roll through this. 127 on the board of 150. All right, we continue to roll right now. 128 this time by Vern. Tony. Tony too far back. So right now we are continuing to roll 128 or 150 here tonight. Vern. Tony. So right now, everybody's set and serve. Right now, single file. So right now, 130 on the board of 150. $20 laps to go. So 20 to go here tonight. So right now, everybody single file. All right, as we continue to roll. So as we run single file, it's TBB trying to make his way. Hey, everybody else as well. TBB a little bit too far back. Taking a look at Ty Smith. Jimmy. Kale, Jimmy. Continuing to roll. Right now it's going pretty decently at the moment here tonight. So again, 19 laps to go. Vern continuing to lead, Tony second. Well, we continue to rock right now. So everybody continuing to hang on. TBB, Ty Smith there as well with Jimmy up there in the mix also. Vern Hawkins out front. Vern 17 to go, TBB 16 to go. All right, keep in mind, guys, I am staying with you guys. We're 17 to go. This time by Ty Smith right there as well. All right, 16 to go this time by. It is here, boys and girls, and it's going to be Vern right there. Tony, Ty, right there as well. Jimmy right there to fourth. 15, 16, 15 to go this time by. Get me to the checkered flag where I can shut this thing down. Here we go. We're 15 to go here tonight. Man alive. Again, folks, if you lose the stream, it's not going to be you. It's going to be on me. But right now, Vern Hawkins continuing to lead, pulling away at the moment. 15 laps to go. Post-race will be shortened here tonight. Vern, Tony, Ty, Jimmy. It is Jimmy, Kel, right there as well. Doug, Drock back to 6th, falling back to 7th now, with just 14 laps to go here tonight. Vern Hawkins hanging tight, 9-second lead. Jimmy and Kel going at it. Jimmy and Kel going at it right now. So right now, everybody holding. So again, we're 13 laps to go here tonight. So as we run at the moment, we're 13 laps to go. Laps to go. This time by. Move into the lowest interior. Here we go. We're 12 to go. Folks, no interviews here tonight. Bird and Tony. We will get them back next week. No interviews here tonight, just so everybody watching's aware. But I'm going to try to bring you to the close of this one. It's Ty Smith up to 4th. Kel to 5th. Right now, 10 to go. Vern there as well. So it's 10 to go. All right, we're 10 laps to go this time by. Tony Blake Brewer right there. Oh my goodness, Tony Blake Brewer Jimmy right there as well. Everybody's starting to blink. Here we go. It's 10 to go at Darlington. The lady in black, Vern Hawkins, continuing to lead. TBB right there behind, trying to close. Trying to go 4 straight wins here. Boys, I need y'all to go. We got 9 to go. I need y'all to stay green. 8 laps to go this time by. It's getting interesting up here tonight in the broadcast booth. We continue to rock and roll right now. It's 8 to go this time by. Vern Hawkins looking for the win. So now, one car way low. Continuing to make it work here. Oh man, it's 8 laps to go here tonight. One car up top trying to hang tight. There's Tony Breakbrewer with 7 to go. Good, 7 to go here tonight as they work their way through. The 7 laps to go here this evening. Boy, I just need you guys. Keep it green. 6 laps to go here. Vern out front. Vern, 5 to go. Tony right there behind him. Desahan, as we work right now, field continuing to fight. It'll be 5 laps to go. We're single file here tonight. It doesn't look like Tony Brewer is going to get his 4th win of the season here tonight. The Too Tough to Tame 150 at Darlington. 5 to go here tonight. TBB VH right there as well. That's the way we work. Tony there as well, coming to 4 laps to go here tonight. Vern Hawkins, though, has led every lap pretty much, other than pit stops here. And now looking to go to victory lane and put a stop to that swing of wins that our guy was on. TBB hanging on. Now, continuing to fight right now. Everybody coming to 3 to go. All right. So again, it'll be 13 to go this time by. What a battle here tonight. Coming to 2 laps to go. Again, 2 laps to go. As we set, 2 laps to go, trying to finish it. Vern out front. Checkered or white flag this time by. And it looks like Vern Hawkins coming to the white, now to the checkered. Vern coming to the checkered flag. Vern Hawkins going to pull it together here tonight. Vern is going to win here tonight at Darlington. Nice work, Vern. Good job, buddy. All right, Vern Hawkins, everybody. Getting it done here tonight. Vern Hawkins, everybody. All right, we're going to hurry up and do quick interviews here tonight, so it's going to be quick. Hey, Vern, it's Matt in the booth. I hate to do quick interviews here tonight, but I had to get here in a hurry. I got to get off here and take cover. I'm getting
10-4.
A great storm. Yeah, it's going to be fun, but good win tonight.
Thank you, man. It's nice to be back out here. So
There you go, man. Back out here and went the victory lane. Stopped the dominance of TBB.
yeah, it was a fun race tonight. Had a fast car. I wanted to see if I could come out and stop the streak there. I think Tony won the first 3 on the year. So
Yeah, it was 3 in a row on the year, and you're going to come out there and get it done, bud.
yeah, absolutely. So would
There you go.
definitely enjoyed being out here. Well, be safe tonight, man.
Good being back, man. Good job.
Thank you. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too. See you soon, man. All right, let's grab TP2 down here again. Quick interviews. TBB, you got a copy. You're going to come home second here tonight.
Yeah, I can't hardly hear you. He's talking.
Oh, you're fine, buddy. I tell you what, you had your hands full here tonight.
Yeah, man. I just Byron. He owned it, man. He did a hell of a race, and he come in here and just busted my bubble.
Busted your bubble, but 3 in a row, nothing to complain about.
Yeah, sir. It was a great race, man. It was fun.
All righty. Well, great work here tonight. And again, congratulations on the top 2 here.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, TBB, we'll see you next time, brother.
All right, see you.
See you, man. All right. All right, let's talk to P3 here tonight. And that is going to be Jimmy coming home 3rd. Good run for Jimmy, tied 4th. Jimmy P3 here tonight. Jimmy, you got me. It's Matt in the booth.
Yeah, man. How's it going?
About maybe 5 minutes away from getting an epic storm, but good job.
Yeah. Well, we tried. We just weren't the best on the short run there. It took some time to get the tires underneath us, and we were better towards the middle, longer part. But by then, they kind of pulled away. So we, hung in there. Fought for a hard, top 5. So guess can't complain, right?
Can't complain on that, buddy. Good top 5 run. It was an odd Darlington race, would you say so?
Yeah, did not have any. I mean, just one caution, entire race, and the track. Honestly, I think the track came to some of the other guys. We started off really loose, but as the night cooled down, track rubbered up, and you got a little bit more grip. You started seeing times getting really, really fast, but also it started getting a little bit more treacherous because faster you go, that wall came to you pretty damn quick. So you had to stay off the wall, and unfortunately, with about 8 to go, I didn't, and got a little tire damage there towards the end, and so I just decided to kind of back it off a little bit and just try to, save face and come home with the top 3 there.
All righty, man. Well, good work here tonight, and man, what a night it was.
Oh, it was. I mean, it was fun. It was a fun Darlington race. I mean, if you wanted some action, I mean, it was. Other with Vern and Tony coming from the back, that had to be really awesome to see. So congratulations to everybody, and look forward to it. Seeing everybody again next week.
Yes, sir. We'll see you again next week, everybody. Good job, man.
Thank you, man.
All right, see you next week, bub. All right, folks, that's going to do it here tonight. We're going to do it early off. I will get your points update before next week. I'm going to get everything shut down and offline to where it's safe. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us for Darlington. We'll see you 1 week from tonight.